Okay, beautiful day loves. I am here with a houseplant haul. I went to 2 different Lowe's, and I also happened to go by Kroger, and they just happened to be unboxing a new shipment of houseplants. So it was a great day, needless to say. I feel like I need more lightage, but this is what we have to work with. So anyways, I want to get right to it and show you guys the plants that I picked up. I'm really excited, really happy. I just feel like it was a magical day. It was a magical day of plant shopping. So anyways, here we go. What I'm gonna start off with, I'll start off with this right here. This is a MANJULA POTHOS. Beautiful, beautiful. This is my second one. I have another one right over there hanging up. But I was like, I need one more just so I can really get in the groove of the MANJULA. I love it. I love it. I seen it on a YouTuber's channel one day, like a full lush one, and I was like, ooh, gotta have that. So I'm excited to watch this grow. I did hear tell that sometimes it can have like a mealybug problem, so I'm not excited about that part, but I'm trying to rebuke that so that we don't have to deal with that at all. So anyways, yep, this is MANJULA POTHOS, and I got this little planter. This was $6 planter though for a 4-inch, so you know, it wasn't the cheapest, but I love the design of it, so I was just like, gotta have that. So that's that. What's next? Next we have, ooh, I should wait for this, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is a Dracaena white jewel, and I actually been wanting this for a minute because I used to see them like maybe a year or two ago. I was seeing them everywhere, and I just, for some reason, well, shoot, to be honest, well, when y'all watch the houseplant tour, you're gonna learn a little bit, because these houseplants have been through a lot. The ones that I've had for like the past couple of years, they've been through so much. Because we lived in 4 different places within like a 12-month period. So, and I was trying to keep the plants, but it was just so much. It was so much. Very crazy time. But anyways, so during that time I wasn't really trying to get new plants. I was just trying to keep the plants I had alive. So I would see this everywhere, but I was just like, you know, all I can do is visually admire you. But I'm so excited that I finally had it in my hands. Okay, white jewel, Dracaena white jewel. I probably could have did this video right outside on the balcony. It's hot, okay? It's like 100 degrees literally, so I'm not excited about that. But I do prefer the heat over the cold. Let me just let that be known. Look at this. You cannot tell me that this is not giving the fairy vibes, okay? Fairy vibes. That's just all I can say. Is everything. I've been really into ferns lately, so, but I've been trying to find hardy ones because y'all know that ferns can be finicky. And I've definitely experienced that with a few different ferns. But look at this one. Look at this one. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? The frilliness. I'm so excited to get to talk to y'all about my plants, because my man do not be, I mean, he'd be a little intrigued. He actually has a Venus flytrap. That's his plant back there. So I don't know. It's so cute to watch him learn about the plants and start to, you know, like them and have his own style and aesthetic and something that he's looking for in the plants, you know. It's just interesting to watch. But y'all, I can't take this. Let me just stop. But why? Why stop? She's so beautiful. This is, I didn't even tell y'all what type of fern. I'm just over here admiring her. Bronze Venus fern. Let's see, Adiantum hispidulum. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but these are very frilly leaves though, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be seeing about like humidity and stuff, but they're saying medium light, See, this one likes to dry out. It says water when soil dries out, so that's exciting. I like when a fern can handle a little bit of dryness, okay? Like, I like that. Like, let's be a little tough. Sometimes we gotta go through stuff, but we'll get through it, okay? So, yeah, that's all it's really saying. So I was really saying, it doesn't say anything about humidity, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But I like that it's medium light because I actually don't get that much lighting in here. Why am I about to just drop that? But so yes, that is the, what is that? The bronze Venus fern. What else did we collect from the stuff? Okay, this is my second one of these, but I had to get it because it was on sale. I was really hurt that they just gonna write on here like this though, with a Sharpie, but best believe my homemade cleaning spray will get that right off of there. If you want the recipe for that, go to my Instagram. Really simple, really simple. This is another Dracaena. I actually love Dracaenas, y'all. So I'm really big on ferns and Dracaenas right now. And then vining plants too, but I'm like picky with what type of vining plants, because it's not like a full like species or family that I'm looking for specifically. Like I'm looking for specifically ferns and Dracaenas, but there's a certain aesthetic that I'm looking for with the vines. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit off topic because right now we're talking about this beautiful girl right here. Look at the colors. Now, as you can see, her stems are a little green, or excuse me, a little yellow. They're having some yellowish to them. It was half off because they obviously realized that they look at how beautiful she looks when I just hold it right there, look. But anyways, they obviously could tell that they overwatered her. So they was like, let's just put her on sale. And when I brought her home and I lifted up the tray, I should have been lifted up the tray, but I lifted up the tray, like lifted her out of her tray. And her little wick thing was, oh, look y'all, look at the roots. Do y'all see the roots growing? Do y'all see that? Right there. But yeah, I lifted her out the tray and I was like, whoa, you have a whole lake of water down there that you're just soaking up and you don't have nowhere to put it really. So you're like, ugh. Anyways, yeah, so the yellow stems, it might be a problem, but I'm like keeping her in the sun, and like I said, I poured out the water, but I didn't realize that actually this would show you if there's water at the bottom, this little clear part. So I like that. But I didn't notice that at first. But, so yeah, we're gonna see how she does with just giving her ample light and no water for like, probably like a month, honestly. Because these go a really long time without water. Medium light is saying, medium light, water when the top inch of soil is dry. I let my Dracaenas, pretty much all my Dracaenas, I let them dry out, okay? Let them dry out, so that they don't get overwatered. So yeah, that's what they're talking about in this. That's all they're really saying, really. Did I tell you it said medium light? I'm gonna give it kind of medium highlight. I'm gonna give it kind of highlight, low key. I'm not gonna let it get scorched, but I'm gonna give it highlight to soak up all that water. Okay, what's next, y'all? Let's see what we have next. I guess I will show y'all this RAPHIDAPHORA TETRASPERMA right here that I got for $10. Did I even tell y'all all these other prices? Damn, I didn't tell y'all the other prices, but I guess I'll put it in the, maybe I'll go back. But this, yeah, I got this for $10. It was on sale. Pretty much every plant was on sale. Like I said, it was a great day of plant shopping. I didn't even tell y'all, but I mean, if you watch the other video, if you watch the actual shopping video, you'll see I went there and I was just blessed. Like the whole clearance section was just stocked up, okay? And it's usually just, you know, a few plants, but I went yesterday and stocked up, okay? Stocked all the way up. I was like, wow. It was such a magical day. And today is too, y'all. So anyways, RAPHIDAPHORA TETRASPERMA. This is a vining plant, like it grows up in a vine. It's so wonderful. I guess you can have it hanging, but I love the way it looks when it's just growing up on something. I did have another RAPHIDAPHORA TETRASPERMA that was actually in my windowsill, and it was growing up, but every time it had a new leaf, the oldest leaf would turn yellow and die. And I think that I was underwatering it because I was doing research on it, and they were saying to err on the side of underwatering, because when you overwater this bad boy, it's just gonna just drop all the leaves. Okay, so you don't want that. So anyways, I was like really underwatering it though. Like that's something that I do, like, because when I first started getting into plants, like a lot of people, I was just ready to water everything. I'm like, we're watering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're watering every day, okay? But it was a problem, obviously, because you have to learn plants. And I'm a nerd to the point where I'm like, I love to learn about where the plant comes from, like its original, you know, indigenous location or whatever. And you learn about its conditions there. It's natural growing conditions, I guess. And I think that's just so interesting, because then you'll have all these mix of different plants in your home, and so you have to provide them with different, like, differentiated you know, growing conditions. So anyways, I just think that's really cool. Some plants can like sit in water, like literally will sit in water. Other plants, you want to have them dry. As soon as you water it, you want it to dry. Like, some plants like to be the air to be dry, other plants like it super humid. So I just love plants. Anyways, RAPHIDAPHORA TETRASPERMA, my bad, we got a little bit off track for a second, but I mean, it's doing a lot of growing though. If you look up close, you'll see a bunch of little nubbies and I don't know what I'm talking about, nubbies. But anyways, you'll see a bunch of little growth points. I gotta do better. I gotta learn how to really like film this part that I'm trying to film right now. But even this right here, you can see this right here. This is a leaf growing right there. That right there. Right there. Anyways, but these are fast growers. That's what I love about this. I actually have a propagation over there from the one I told y'all about, the one that just kept dropping leaves. I decided to just chop it up and propagate it. But anyways, wow, I started rambling a lot right there. I hope y'all was like into that and listening, because I just kept going. What are we doing next? I guess I'll do this. It's another fern, y'all, crocodile fern, which I actually have one sitting behind me somewhere. Oh, it's a little bit under the chair, so you're not seeing it right now for real. But it's so crazy. Like, this is why I say yesterday was a magical day, because a bunch of magical stuff was happening, and it was to the point where I had manifested everything. Like, I was like, okay, I was like, I know that's not a damn mealy bud, but it's not. Anyways, y'all, it was such a magical day. I manifested everything. Like, I manifested the fact that there was a lot of stuff on clearance, because I kept thinking, I was like, when I go film for this, I need it to be clearance. And I was thinking that, like, not just the day of, not even the day of. I didn't even think of that the day of. I was just excited the day of. But like before, like weeks in advance and days in advance, I just kept thinking, like, I when I finally film for whatever I need to film, I need to see clearance. And then as I was going around recently, like over the past few weeks, I'm like watering my crocodile ferns, because I have 2 of them, and every time I water them or look at them, I'm just looking on them, checking on them, because they are not doing so great. So those are 2 plants that I really have to check on, and every time I look at them, I'm just like, I need another crocodile fern, because I don't know if y'all are gonna make it. But, and then I go and it's on sale. Stop playing with, just don't play with me. Don't play with me. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness. On sale for half off. I mean, obviously not the most perfect specimen, but honestly, a lot of my plants are like looking like this. Like, they look good, okay, but they're not perfection, because nothing is. That's what I love about life, okay? In general, nothing is perfect, and everything has its own like uniqueness. Okay, so yeah, this is how it is. Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. Y'all, like I said, I got this on sale. Let me show y'all how much. Let me tell y'all how much. And it's live trends, so y'all know they be high, okay? So it was still pretty high because this was $26.98. So I got it for half off of that. So like $13, $14 I got it for. But still a good deal. You get the hanging basket, you get the actual ceramic cash pots, and then you have the nursery pot on the inside, and you have, what is this, a 6-inch plant. Crocodile fern that I haven't even seen this year at all, being out and about looking at plants. I haven't seen a crocodile fern this year. So I'm like, they had a few specimens. This was the only one on sale though. Y'all, like I said, I'm having a fern situation. That's another one that is a pretty hardy fern, okay? Like I said, I have two. One of them is doing actually pretty okay. Let me look at you. I'm gonna show you. Oh. And this is the one I say is doing okay. So imagine what the other one's looking like. I don't know what happened, y'all. Honestly, I wasn't. Oh, but it has new growth, so that's a good sign. Oh, it has tons of new growth on the inside, like right in the middle. So that's a good sign. But my other one, I haven't seen no new growth, y'all, and I'm worried. Yeah, I'm a little bit struggling with that. The only thing is, here's my thing. When I learned that a fern can go a while without water, I let them dry out. Like I said, see, this is what I was saying earlier. When I first started getting into plants, I was like really overwatering everything, and everything was dying, okay? So then I had to just go on the opposite end of the spectrum and just be like, you know what? You ain't getting no water. You ain't getting no water. You're gonna have to wait. And so I started like really underwatering stuff, because I feel like when you see both ends of the complete opposite spectrum, then you can, it's easy for you to, or easier to find that sweet spot in the middle. So over time. So that's what's happened with me. Like I overwatered a bunch of stuff at first, and then I just completely just boom, opposite end of that spectrum. And then when I see how the plants respond to both ends, I'm like, okay, I can see if you like it better with a little bit more water, or if you like the drying out situation, which a lot of my plants like to dry out, and I'm thankful for that. Because once you start getting a lot of plants, you need plants that dry out, because it becomes really like chores. They are chores, plant chores. And even with all these plants that like to dry out, I still can spend some hours each week, you know, just tending to the plants. So anyways, okay, what's next? I'm gonna show y'all this right here. Ooh. Which actually, I'm like, do you got water at the bottom? Let's see, this right here is supposed to show you if it's water at the bottom, but I don't see anything, so maybe it's not. But if I do wind up seeing water when I look it up, then I'm gonna be like, well, that little window thing didn't work. Okay, it's no water. But these roots, y'all, let me see. Y'all see these roots growing at the bottom. Ooh. Anyways, as y'all can see, it's a ponytail palm. It's a ponytail palm. Ooh, look how she just. Ooh, girl, stop. Like, whose hair is better, mine or hers? I don't know. She might be taking it, y'all. Let me stop. Anyways, ponytail palm, y'all. I do not know. You know what? I never knew the scientific name of this, but it's Bucarnia recurvata. I didn't know that, but I just love it. It reminds me of my tortoise, Hookie Mookie, because she used to love eating the leaves off of this. She died last year. Very, very sad. If y'all know about Hookie Mookie, y'all gonna be like, oh, she died? Yes, I didn't even talk about it. It was just so depressing, y'all. Long story, but maybe I'll tell y'all in a story time one day of what happened, if y'all are even curious about that. Anyways, they said plants of steel, and yes, this is one that loves to dry out. I got it on sale because probably they realized that they overwatered her as well. You could tell from the top. The top is just like that super light green that's almost white. That is just like, I have had too much water, okay? I have had way too much water. Like, where do I even put it? Okay, that's what she's asking. Like, where do I put this water? So anyways, it's in the new growth. But I think she's gonna recover just fine. There's no water sitting at the bottom. Her soil is moist right now, but I'm like, what is that? But yeah, her soil is moist right now. So I'm gonna put her in the sun because she loves high light anyway. She loves being in yeah, they said high light, 1 to 5 feet from a window, okay? So we're gonna make sure she gets that. And they said she likes to be watered very sparingly, okay? Also, this plant is from Central America. I should be telling y'all where plants are from because that's something that I'm interested in and I like to know about is plants' origins. And I missed the price of a few of these past ones, but this one was $15.98, but it was half off of that, so it was like $8. For a full trunk ponytail palm, great price. Great price. Okay, what's next? I guess I'll do you. I'll do you next, y'all. There's only 4 more plants to go. Another fern, another fern. This is the last fern, y'all, so you could be like, you don't have to, you know, be annoyed with me with the ferns. But this is also another fern that likes to dry out from what I was reading. So I get that frilly, fairy, jungly vibe that I'm looking for without being stressed about watering, okay? Another plant that was half off. This is a Kimberly Queen fern. Kimberly Queen. Love it. Love it. Can't y'all just see me taking pictures? Like, I love her. Like, look at her. Just doing her thing. Nice and wild. I love just, she's so wild. Her leaves almost feel fake. They almost feel fake because they have this, like, if y'all ever seen fake plants, they have like the edge of the plastic part is very noticeable. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, the edges of these leaves remind me of how fake plants are. But no, she's very real. Very real. Okay, don't play with her. Don't do it. What do we have next? I'm saving you for last, baby girl. You're gonna be second last, so that means you're up. Come on. Baltic blue pothos, very exciting. Okay, so I learned something about this pothos. So there's another pothos that is very similar to this one, which is called the what is it called? Ooh, y'all, I'm struggling. I really just had like baby brain, okay? I'm very pregnant. But wow. Sebi blue pothos, Jesus. It's the Sebi blue pothos. It's very similar. They look pretty much identical, except for the Sebi blue has a more bluish tint. Y'all hear Nairobi back there? He is fighting his nap, and I don't think he's gonna give in. I don't think he's giving in to his nap today. But yeah, it's called Sebi blue, and it looks just like this plant pretty much. Like, the only difference is, like I said, is has like a bluish grayish tint to the colors. Instead of being so green, it has like a bluish greenish tint to it. And you see the fenestrations of the Baltic pothos. Y'all see the fenestrations. Don't play, you see it. I like that the Baltic pothos can actually develop the fenestrations. As you can see, it'll develop these fenestrations just, you know, as it's trailing and just doing its thing. The Sebi blue, when you have it trailing, it's not going to develop the fenestrations. You have to have it climbing in order for it to develop the fenestrations. Blah, blah, blah. So, for me, I wanted the fenestrations. That's what I'm looking for, especially with this shape of leaf. I'm like, yeah, I don't just need this, you know? Like, give me more. Give me, okay? Like, give me that. Give me that, you know? So I decided to just go with the Baltic, and I probably won't ever get the Sebi blue. Simple as that. But yes, this was another plant on sale, y'all. I don't even know. This one is just maybe from this leaf right here. That yellow leaf right there. I don't know, but it's looking so good. I was like, taking you home, baby. Taking you home. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, the next one. I'm so excited about this. When I found it, I thought it was a, what did I think it was? I thought it was a peace lily, which I'm still not 100% sure that it's not, okay? But I need to look up because I thought it was the, it's a big pot. It's in a 10-inch planter, okay? Which, oh, you need water. Oh, you need water, okay? I'm gonna do that right after I finish this video, okay? Anyways, I thought this was like the, what is it called? The domino peace lily or whatever the spotty one is. And it has like bigger leaves and it has like little spots, just like this. But I'm looking at the thing and it's telling me Dieffenbachia. Okay, it's telling me Dieffenbachia. So it might be a Dieffenbachia. I don't know. Actually, I do know because I feel like it is a Dieffenbachia. Because if it was a peace lily, for it to be this dry, like it's really dry. As y'all see, this is a 10-inch planter, like the gallon pot or whatever. It says 1.72 gallons, okay? I'm just lifting it up like this. Y'all see, I got these little arms. So there's no way. Like, a peace lily needs water. Like, it wouldn't be perked up like this if it was this light, if it was a peace lily, if that makes sense. So, it's definitely, more than likely, definitely a Dieffenbachia. I haven't seen this, like, splash or this style of leaf. Well, I may have seen something similar to that, but not like this. Oh, I like how it's darker on one side and it has, yeah, I haven't seen that for the Dieffenbachia, me personally. But really excited about it, really excited. Dieffenbachias can handle lower light, but it does say highlight. It says 1 to 5 feet in front of a window. And maybe that's because of the variety of this Dieffenbachia. I'm not sure. But that's something to consider. I'm gonna see how it does in a few different spots. I'm gonna put it in the darkest spot first and see how you doing, and then I'm gonna scoot you up towards the light if need be. I don't know if I'm gonna do that plan. We'll see how I figure this out. I'm gonna do some more research first on this first. That's what I'm gonna do. First, go to YouTube. When in doubt, go to YouTube. Okay. Oh, damn. I just wiped myself in the face with that leaf. That big leaf right there. Okay, y'all. We're on to the last plant. This is my last plant. Okay, this actually found this outside. The outside garden section. Okay, so this was not in the indoor plant, house plant section at all. This was outside. It's Egyptian. Oh, y'all. I should have looked up how to pronounce this. My whole life, I never knew how to pronounce this. Is it papyrus? Papyrus? I don't know, but it's Egyptian. And y'all know, let my people go. I know y'all have seen these Egyptian grass leaves. What is it called? They call it Prince Tut Dwarf Egyptian Papyrus or Papyrus, whatever. Y'all let me know how to pronounce that. I love it. I actually, as soon as I got home after plant shopping and I found this was the winner for the day. That's why I saved it for last, because I'm like really excited to see how it does inside. I haven't seen anybody talking about this plant at all for the houseplant community. It's okay, sugar. Go ahead and take your nap. Just lay down and relax. He's in his room trying to take a nap, y'all, and he is just not having it. He's like, I'm not feeling the nap. He said, I'm tired, but I'm not feeling the nap. But anyways, y'all, as soon as I got home, I put on Prince of Egypt, y'all. I literally did. I literally put on Prince of Egypt. This is my home. I love Disney, y'all, even though that's not Disney. I know it's not Disney. I love DreamWorks too, shoot. Anyways, I love this plant. I really want to see how it does inside. It is a little bit burnt. They had it outside. It's telling me zones, what, 10A to 11B. Hardy to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Come on, this, I really think this is gonna do fine inside. Hardy to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna see how it goes, but I'm really, really excited about it. It has some stalks that is dying. I researched that you could have this in like a water garden. So you could, they say you could have it submerged up to, I forgot how many inches, but they say like, I think they say between like 2 or 4 inches above the crown part, but I might be off. I might be off with that. What I do know for sure is that when I was researching, they said that you can have it submerged in water. You can have it in your water garden or whatever. Obviously, I'm not doing that inside of my house because I'm not trying to have mosquitoes and shit. But I probably will keep a tray under it, and I probably will make sure that it stays moist. The soil stays moist at all times. That's what I'm thinking. When the winter season comes, then I will probably just, I'll have a tray at the bottom because like it's in this nursery. I'll have a tray, but I'm not gonna make sure that it stays watered. You know, stays with water sitting in the tray because it'll be winter time. It's not gonna be getting a lot of light. So, and I really wanna keep this alive. I'm really gonna try my best to keep this alive as an indoor house plant because it's definitely giving, it's giving a different type of vibe. It's giving regal. Look at that. Regal. I'm like, look at the nails. But no, seriously, it's so just, I mean, when you see this, you think of Egypt. And when you think of Egypt, I don't know about y'all, but I just think just straight magical. Let me not get started on The Secret of the Flower of Life, okay? It's a book. It's a good book, y'all. I haven't finished it yet, though. There's a lot of books I haven't finished because I just be starting and stuff be so good. And then the next thing you know, I'm reading 10 books at once. Y'all, that is the end of the plant haul. That was it. 11 plants. I'm really excited about that because y'all are going to learn, if you don't know by now, that I'm really big on certain numbers, 4, 7, and 11. They're just so magical to me. And when I got home yesterday and I counted the plants that I bought, because something just told me, go ahead and count them up. Now remember, I went to 3 different stores. And when I counted them up at the end of the day, it turned out to be 11. And I just thought, how much more magical can you get, you know? So anyways, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'll give y'all updates on how the plants are doing. Especially that Egyptian papyrus, okay? Papyrus, whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video.